Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to do a get ready with me and I wanted to feature this new highlighter I got. So this is the Macabre Cosmetics little Apparition highlighter and I got the pink one. I really wanted the white version of this one just because the packaging would have been white, but I thought that the pink one was going to be more wearable for me. And on top of that, they also sent me some adorable little stickers and a little pumpkin makeup sponge, which is so cute. I don't even want to use it. It's so cute, but I wanted to do kind of a more glam, full makeup get ready with me. I've done my everyday makeup routine and I thought it would be fun to kind of show if I wanted to go a little bit more glam, a little bit more full coverage. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. So if you're interested, keep on watching. But before we get into it, if you would consider subscribing, I would really appreciate it. I am working my way towards 500 subscribers. I would really like to get 500 subscribers by the end of September. So if you're interested, I would really appreciate it. Alright, so we can start with primer. So I'm going to use my NYX Plump Right Back primer. And if you've watched some of my videos, you might know that I am not the biggest fan of primer. I just feel like it doesn't really do much for me, but I am going to use it today. So I just do like some little squiggles on my cheeks and on my forehead. And then I will just rub this in with my hands and I bring it kind of around the rest of my face. So next up is foundation, and I have a couple options for when I want to do a little bit more full coverage glam, but today I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I have the shade, where does it say? Fair Ivory. So I just pour a little bit of this onto my hand and then I will pick it up on my sponge and start working my way around my face. This sponge is from e.l.f. and it is my favorite shape for a beauty blender. I just like having the flat side and then the pointed side. So when I do my makeup, I like to try and avoid where my smile lines would be, so just kind of going around those areas. And then I take the more pointed side to kind of spread it out since there isn't really product on that side. And then I will go over kind of the areas where I don't want as much foundation. I still don't go super full coverage when I do a full face of makeup because I always just worry about it looking super cakey. So I just kind of put on one little layer of this and then I will go in with concealer to help kind of build up coverage in areas that I might want a little bit more. So for concealer, I'm taking my L'Oreal True Match. I have used this concealer pretty much since I started makeup. I have repurchased this so many times. So I like to just go right under my eyes. I like to do kind of where my chin is and then any little acne spots and then up at my forehead as well. And then just take my beauty blender once again and start blending that out. If you've watched my videos before, you probably know or suspect that I'm not the biggest fan of showing my full face on camera. I'm not completely opposed to it, obviously, but I just kind of like to focus in on my eyes if I'm doing tutorials or just focus in on palettes. I feel like I show the palettes better if I just do kind of an overview of them and I'm not in the frame, so that's why I don't really show my face a ton, but when we do get ready with me's, I definitely obviously need to show my face, so let me know if you guys like this kind of style of video. It's not my complete favorite, but that's more just a personal being shy sort of thing, but I still think they're fun to do. Alright, next for powder, we are going to take my Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is the loose setting powder. I am probably more of a fan of pressed powders, if I'm being honest, but I do still want to get use out of this one. So first I just take it on a fluffy brush and cover pretty much my entire face with this. The steps between this routine and my everyday makeup routine are pretty much the same. It's just kind of the products that I use. So if you've seen the everyday makeup routine one, I'm using pretty much the same steps, same brushes and everything, just different products for a more full coverage look. All right, then I will go in with a smaller brush and just start setting the places. Kind of where I put my concealer down is usually where I put extra powder, just to make sure those places are set. And I like to make sure I get where the little smile lines would be, and just right around my mouth and nose area, just because I feel like that's where I tend to crease if I'm going to. All right, next we can add a little bit of color back into my face. So I'm going to take my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is just my go-to bronzer for any sort of look that I do. I have a couple others that I do use, but this is definitely my go-to. And I'm just going to put this kind of right under my cheeks, frame my face with it around my forehead, do a little bit under my jawline, and then I like to just take a little bit along my nose as well. I don't go super pigmented with this. I just want to add kind of a natural little flush of color. All right, next up is blush, and if you watch my videos, again, you know that I am not a huge blush fan, but this one is definitely my favorite. So this is my Wet n Wild Pac-Man High Score Blush Palette. This unfortunately is not available anymore, but I like to take this lightest shade over here and use this one for my cheeks. So I just kind of go in backwards patting motions to build it up. So just right over tops of the cheeks, and then kind of on the bridge of the nose a little bit, just to add in a little bit more color there, right above where we did the bronzer. All right, then the moment we've all been waiting for, the little ghost highlighter. So this one is just so cute. So here is a just swatch of it. I think this one is so pretty. It's just a really nice light pink color. I have a new highlighter brush coming. I know people don't really use fan brushes anymore, but I don't have the new one yet. So I am going to just pick this up on my little fan brush and pop this on my cheeks. Ooh, I really hope you guys can see this. This is so pretty. You do not need a lot of this product, oh my word. So I just do the kind of cheekbones and then the tip of my nose. I really hope this is picking up on camera because it is so pretty. I really like this highlighter, my word. All right, moving on to eyebrows. I have my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencil. This is easily my favorite eyebrow pencil. I don't use it all the time because it is more expensive, and I have a drugstore one that works, but if I want my brows to look amazing, this is definitely the one I'm going to use. I feel like almost every time I wear this, I get compliments on my brows, and it just feels so good because I have naturally very, very light brows. Like, you can barely even see them, so I love just filling them in with this color. I think it looks so natural as well. So I just start by doing the bottom line of my brow and then the top, trailing it down towards the end, and then I will connect the bottom line as well and then fill in from the front. I feel like I'm being a little shaky right now, but it's not as easy to do on camera. And then I just take the spoolie side and just brush them out a little bit to make them look not so dark and drawn on, give them a little bit more natural life to them. That was not my best brow day, but it's all right. So this is typically where I would go in with eyeshadow, but I am trying to save a little bit of time in this video, so I am just going to jump straight to mascara. I know you guys are probably shocked that I'm not doing eyeshadow, as it is my favorite, but I wanted to talk about my Rimmel Scandaleyes mascara. I had bought this one a few years ago, not this exact one, but I really liked it, and I ended up repurchasing it more recently. I feel like they did the wand so much bigger than they used to, and honestly, it's a little bit difficult to not get it everywhere, but we try our best. All right, so I just did a quick little coat of this. I didn't build it up too much since I don't have anything on my eyes, but this does get pretty dark and pigmented and lengthens the lashes quite a bit if you are interested in that. So I think we're almost done here. I am going to go in with my Wet n Wild Bare It All lipstick now. This is a part of my Harry Potter project pan currently, so I thought this would be a good excuse to get a use out of it. And if I'm doing a full face of makeup, I do sometimes like to do my lips, so I thought this would be a good opportunity. I know people use lip liner, and I wish I had gotten into lip liner, but honestly, I just kind of go in straight with the lip product and call it good. This color is just so pretty and natural, and I really love it. That's one of the reasons I wanted to get some use out of it for my Harry Potter project. I just think it's so pretty. I just got mascara all under my eyes over here, but it's fine. So we're gonna finish off with my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. I absolutely love this stuff. I pretty much use this every day, regardless of if it's a full glam makeup look or not. I just think it works really well, and I just really enjoy using it. And then I just take this little notebook I have and just fan my face to make sure it all dries and sinks in well. The one thing about that mascara is it does not dry quickly, and so when I go in to do my setting spray and I like close my eyes really tight, the mascara just runs right along the bottom or transfers right along the bottom. So that is something to make sure if you are using that one that you just be careful of. Try and let it dry fully first. I did not do that. But this is my full face of makeup. Let me know what you guys think. What are your kind of go-to glam products? In terms of this little highlighter, I love it. I would highly recommend it. It is a little bit more on the expensive side, but that's probably just to me also. I am not used to spending a lot of money on products other than eyeshadow palettes. So I think this one was around $22. So I really like it though. I think it's super cute. I think it performs really well. Again, I really hope you can see what it looks like on camera because it's so pretty. But that will conclude today's video. Give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Again, I am trying to reach 500 by the end of September, so if you are interested in subscribing, I would really appreciate it. And with all of that said, I will see you in my next video. Bye!